If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that I recently traveled to Panama for vacation. For this trip, I wanted to use a really cool app called Instories that takes Instagram stories to the next level, making them extremely dynamic and engaging. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to curate and make your Insta stories pop in 2020. The first thing you're going to want to do is download the Insta Stories app from the App Store. When you open up the app, you're going to see all of the Insta Stories that you've already created. On the bottom, you see the plus button as well. On the left top, you have the question marks, which is a tutorial, and on the top right, you have a pro, which we'll get into later. So when you go ahead and press plus, you're going to want to choose a template. As you can see under minimal, there are so many different options for you to choose from. If you go to the right, there are New Year's options, Christmas, and a lot more. These are in the Pro, which we'll talk about later. Going back to minimal, let's go ahead and choose a template. So we just chose this template. All you're going to do is tap the middle button and choose a picture or video. So we're going to go ahead and go through my favorites and choose a picture from my Panama trip. We're going to choose this one of the boat. So here we have the picture now, and now we have text. So we can go ahead and edit the text now to say something like adventure. And there we have the new text in there. You can also change the font of the text. As you can see, there are tons of free options, and there are also pro options as well. So pro we'll get into a little bit later again. You can also change the animation of the text. For this one, let's go ahead and choose this one right here. You can also make them dynamic, you can make them shop, you can make them outlined. There are a couple of different categories for you to choose from. You can also change the style, so this one changes the text, and this one changes line spacing. Since we don't have any other lines, we just have that one. You can also change the color of the text to make it pop more. So once you like it, you can go ahead and place it in. Let's go ahead and change this color to a different color since it doesn't really pop against there. We're going to go ahead and make the color a color in the actual picture, so make it black because that seems to pop out a little bit more. We're also going to stylize the text a little bit and make it italics. This bottom one we're going to move to the top so that you can see it a little bit better. For now, we'll keep the text the same. Now, when you go into edit mode, you can change the template right here. If you wanted to change it to a different one. Going back to edit, you can add more text. I'm going to cancel that. Go back to edit. You can add some stickers. Tons of different options for you to choose from. You can go ahead and change the format. So let's say you wanted to make it a Instagram post instead. This allows you to do so. We can add some music to it. We can add a logo. So selecting logo, it changes the logo animation. You can also change the timing. So this is really cool. Let's say you wanted one of the text to appear a little bit later in the Instagram story. So what you do is you just tap on that text and move it over. And let's go ahead and play that. And you'll see that it comes a little bit later on the top. So yeah, that is really cool. You can also change the background. In this one, you can't really see the background. You can choose a swipe up. So you see a lot of Instagram stories where it says to swipe up. This allows you to add in those buttons. Lastly, you can change the animation. So you can make it full, content, or none. For this one, we're going to keep it with full. When you click out of the button, you will see that there's a carousel. So here you can add another slide. So here we're going to choose another picture. And now we just added a new picture to the carousel. So these are two pictures now that we have. So let's go ahead and we're going to go and see what this looks like. So as you can see, you have the first picture that we just edited, and then it goes into the next one. Just like that, with that really cool animation. Let's say we want to edit that and add in some black background to that so that it makes it pop more. So we're going to change the background to black, and we're going to change the text to white. So now that stands out so much better. When you're happy with what you have, all you do is press export on the top right. And then from there you can share it to any platform, to Instagram directly, or to your camera roll. On the bottom left, you're going to notice a plus button, so go ahead and press that. Now let's go ahead and add a whole new template to this. So we're going to go back to minimal, and we're gonna choose a video template because I want to show you something really cool that I really like about this app. So we're gonna go ahead and add in two, let's add in two boomerangs just for fun, just to see what it even looks like. So let's go find my boomerangs, let's add this one in, and let's add this one in. Now it's importing those two boomerangs in. Now let me just show you what this looks like. You get a really cool animation intro, and then you see the three videos, well, one video and two boomerangs. Now let's say I want to change those boomerangs because they didn't really look that good. We're gonna go ahead and delete those, and we're gonna change them now to two videos because videos just look a lot better for this. So we're gonna choose two videos that are monkey related from my trip. I'm gonna choose this one, and then we're gonna import that in, and we're gonna press done. It allows you to trim it, but in this case we're gonna leave it what it was. Let's delete that boomerang, and let's add in another monkey video. So let's go to favorites, and let's choose this one, and it's importing the video. We're gonna go ahead and press done again, and now watch how this looks. Isn't that so cool? You see 3 videos and 3 views, and it just makes your Instagram stories look really cool and more dynamic and more fun. So we're gonna go ahead and X out of this and back to the template page. Something I didn't mention before, but on my actual Instagram page, when I was exporting these templates, I used music in there. So you definitely use music to keep your audience engaged and to make it more fun. So let's say we're gonna go into this one. This is one of my favorite ones that we made with this app, and it's just so smooth and so colorful, and it really preserves the video quality too, which is an important factor when you're making these kind of videos. So what I recommend is always shooting your videos and pictures from the camera app directly on your phone. Earlier I mentioned that there is a pro version of this app, and with Pro it is $9.99, $48.99, and $169.99. You get a lot of different options and a lot more customization. So what I recommend for you is to try it out with the free version. With the free version you get the minimal section, which offers a lot of features and a lot of customization still. But if you're on a trip, I would definitely recommend maybe doing, depending on how long your trip is, maybe just doing a 1 month. When I go to Japan next month, I'm most likely going to be subscribing for the 1 month, just so that I get a little bit more options and keep my audience engaged. So yeah, that was the Instories app. I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram for more of these, and if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you really like this video, then go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, guys.